So by now, I'm sure we've all heard of the submarine that's been reported lost, with 5 souls on board. And the latest report I've heard is that they found debris. So they're pretty much saying that the submarine imploded. So with that being said, we could pretty much say that these people are confirmed dead. So from what I've gathered, these individuals were wealthy. They spent $250,000 of their hard-earned cash for this experience to go down in the depths of the ocean to see the Titanic. Yes, guys, the Titanic, where the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio with the ship that went down. Guys, I've seen enough of the Titanic where I don't need to pay that much to experience going to see the shipwreck. So as soon as I heard the word submarine, as a watch guy, guess what I thought of? Submariner. Rolex Submariner. So I started thinking, wow, a submarine went down to a certain depth and it couldn't last, it couldn't survive, it imploded. And I know that Rolex make about 3 watches that could go pretty deep. We have the Submariner, which I believe is around 300 meters, the Seadweller, which is 1,220 meters, and then we have the Deepsea, which is an astonishing 3,900 meters. So today, guys, I'm gonna help you guys conceptualize how deep these watches are able to go with this diagram that I'm gonna show. You guys are gonna enjoy this, so give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and let's get into it. So the first watch we're gonna look at is the Submariner. That's at a depth of 300 meters. But let's first look at the actual depth of 100 meters. That's where it's been known to get dangerous, especially for a diver, because of the concept of decompression sickness. Now, when I heard of decompression sickness, of course I understood in a way what it really meant, but let's just Google what decompression sickness really is. Here we have decompression sickness. What is it? Decompression sickness, also called generalized barotrauma or the bends, refers to injuries caused by a rapid decrease in pressure that surrounds you of either air or water. And I'm gonna leave it there and go and work my way down. What happens in decompression sickness? Decompression sickness occurs when rapid pressure reduction during ascent from a dive, exit, because gas previously dissolved in blood or tissue to form bubbles in blood vessels. So pretty much typically you'll experience pain or neurological symptoms where you can probably feel confused and things of that nature. So it's not a pleasant experience pretty much. Now here we're gonna take a look at the world record dive from Ahmed Gabir, which is around 443 meters, which is close enough to where the depth rating for the Submariner is. So humans seem to struggle this depth level, but the Submariner, guys, could make it and survive. Now the next watch we're going to take a look at is the Rolex Seadweller with a depth rating of 1,220 meters. Now to put that into perspective, if you guys have ever heard of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, that is about 830 meters. So not even the actual depth that this Seadweller could go, but close enough. So to understand that distance, that length that this watch could survive underwater with that level of pressure is crazy. We're gonna take a look at now the 1,000 meter level, which is considered the scary zone. This is where, yes, the Seadweller is about to get close to its pressure rating, where I don't know if you really want to put it there. And the water pressure at that level is about the same pressure you would have if you were standing on Venus. So with that being said, you'll just be dead in a second. So with all of this so far, you guys could really see the build quality of these Rolex timepieces. These cases are made and designed so well that they could survive these depths where the water pressure will crush anything. Us humans will be dead in a second. Now let's take a look at the Rolex Submariner Deep Sea with a depth rating of 3,900 meters. And this is around the level that the Titanic is pretty much placed at about 3,800 meters. So this is pretty much where the submarine was exploring, and potentially the lives were lost at this level. So now we can see with the Rolex Deep Sea being around the 3,900 meter rating level, it's getting close to this depth of 4,000 meters, where we'll call it the Abyssal Zone, where the water pressure is 11,000 PSI. Guys, I don't know if you really understand how much pressure that is, but for a human to survive that depth, they will need extreme equipment to survive. So guys, after covering these 3 Rolex watches, the Submariner, the Seadweller, and the Deep Sea, and seeing their depth ratings, and also looking at the actual depths, the distance to conceptualize how deep these watches can go, and the level of PSI that they're able to withstand, especially the deep sea, it leads us to really see how well Rolex build their timepieces. These cases to withstand that level of pressure is impressive. So guys, this actually makes Rolex look pretty good with the timepieces that they built. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up to help me with the YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button and turn your notification on so you can know whenever I post a video. And guys, leave a comment down below of any experiences that you have when it comes to timepieces and your opinions on this submarine that was lost recently. Again, guys, thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next video.